it is Monday. Welcome to another weekly reading vlog. This is going to be a super busy week for me, so of course I'm going to take you along with me. Today I'm going to the gym after work. On Tuesday there is an Apple event happening after work that I am very excited to watch because they will be announcing the new iPhones, of which I shall at some point be getting that iPhone, I think. Wednesday I have a birthday FaceTime for Lauren from Fiction Tea, and Thursday is the Blogosphere Awards, which is very, very exciting. Friday, I think I'm just gonna chill because of the week I'll have had, and Saturday I'm out with friends. So, the Blogosphere Awards I am very excited for. I feel like it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, and to be involved in this is just really, really cool. But last week they let us know that it is red carpet dress code, and I do not dress up. I don't really enjoy dressing up. So I have a couple of dresses, but none of them are really giving me the kind of red carpet vibe or making me feel as confident and as fierce as I want to feel in that kind of situation. So I have to find a dress. My friend has told me to come over and she will try and help me and see what she's got, and if anything works for me and if it fits me nicely. I have also ordered a dress that maybe will look nice, but yeah, that's kind of front of my mind at the moment. I just like to sit and read books in my chair. I don't dress in dresses. This is very daunting. So I'm super, super excited for the event. It's on Thursday and it is in London. I've taken a half day off of work, and it's a long event. Like, I think it's for like 5.5 hours. So I have to drive home afterwards. So I think I'm gonna probably leave a little bit earlier, but I genuinely don't know what to expect. I've looked at the photos that I can find from last year's, or the year before I suppose it was, event, and it looks amazing. It looks so exciting, but also with COVID and my anxieties to do with that, I am nervous of being in a room full of a lot of people, but it's not going to be the first time I've done this. Obviously I had my friend's wedding, I had the theatre for 6, like this isn't the first time, thankfully. I was hoping to be able to get a +1, so I wasn't doing it completely alone, but I wasn't able to get one. I do know people there. I know the other creators that have been nominated within the book category, so that makes me feel a lot better that I will know people. I don't mind meeting new people and stuff, but I think when I feel anxious for COVID, it's easier for me to be with people where I can be like, I'm feeling a bit anxious about that, and they'll get it. So yeah, there's my mental health worries for this week out of the way. But I am really looking forward to it. It should be really, really good. But let me show you what I'm reading. So I'm currently reading 2 books. I am reading The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin and don't like it. I have heard only good things about this. Everyone seems to be loving it or are really excited to read it. It seems to have that autumn vibe about it. It is all about witches that have different abilities as per which season they were born in, and whether they're like an autumn witch, a winter, a spring or a summer witch. And it's about the world, kind of global warming and everything that's happening in our world to make the seasons just really messed up, and how that's affecting these witches' magic and how they can do things to help it. So it seems like a good premise, but honestly at the moment the way I've been describing it is it feels like a low budget fantasy film. It feels all over the place. It feels really cliche at the moment, and the lines in it are just like really awkwardly written, I'm finding, which is such a shame, but it just feels all over the place. Like the plot, it's just literally diving in all different directions without giving us any time to establish characters, setting, the actual plot, the drama, the whole like climax of what's happening so far. So at the moment I'm not loving it. I really hope that that perspective changes, because I was quite looking forward to reading this one. I'm really not far in, so I'm very much okay with my mind being changed. I am 66 pages in, so I really haven't read much of this yesterday. So that is what we're entering the week on. I am also still reading Law by Alexandra Bracken. This is for another video, but I'm about halfway through here. I'm listening to the audiobook alongside physically reading this one, and I started off really liking it, and the concept is really cool in that there's every 7 years the ability for Greek gods to be killed and their power to be absorbed by the person that kills them. I think that opens the door for a very interesting dynamic that's different to what we would normally know from Greek mythology. But honestly, again, this one seems so all over the place, and almost like there's so much to cram into it, because obviously Greek mythology is very vast, but it's losing me a little bit, because maybe because it's the audiobook. I've heard the audiobook is really, really good, and that's why I picked it up, and I do really like the audiobook, but I think there is so much going on and so much mythology and lore to fit into this that it's losing me a teeny weeny bit. But I am liking it. I just feel a little lost. So those are the 2 books I'm currently reading. I also got sent a book yesterday. I got sent XOXO by Axio. This was sent to me by Lauren at Fiction Tea, who is my bestie, and she sent me this book off my wish list, which is very, very kind of her. This is so pretty. I also love Under the Dust Jacket because it's like a mimic of the front cover but without the writing on it. Also, this one has a similar kind of vibe underneath the dust jacket. See? So pretty. XOXO is a YA contemporary that is all about K-pop apparently. I don't know much about this book other than the fact that I was basically told it's fantastic, add it to your wish list, so I added it to my wish list. I feel like this is definitely giving me spring-summer vibes, so I don't know if I will read it going into the autumn season or not, but it is so pretty and I'm really excited to have a copy of it, so thank you Lauren for sending me that off of my wish list. So that's my updates, intro to the vlog. Hi, it is getting a little bit gloomier outside this week I think, so I think we're gonna be saying goodbye to the heat wave that we had last week, which is sad, but also I am ready to wear my jumpers now. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on with my day now. I'm gonna resume my lunch break and read The Nature of Witches and hopefully like it a little bit more. I really wanna like it. I've seen people love it, so I really wanna be one of them, but I don't know. Productivity day continues. It is after work. I am ready to go to the gym, then I'm gonna go to a food shop, then I'm gonna come home, cook dinner, and then, well, I don't know what's gonna happen in the world. It's but my oyster. And this book, where's it gone? It's over here. I read more on my lunch break and honestly, the way that things are worded, I'm just like, why? And there's so many cliche things happening and like really obvious relationship things happening and I'm just like, what am I getting from this? Because it's not suspense, it's not intrigue, it's not plot, it's not the writing. I feel awful saying this, but at the same time, you guys hopefully are here for my honest opinions. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not DNFing. I want to give this a chance. I want to complete my TBR for the month and I wanna give that a chance, so please get better. But yeah, that's my productive evening. Kind of. Probably won't speak to you again for today because I'm gonna go to the gym and be a sweaty mess. So I'll see you tomorrow or at some other day in the future. It is so dark outside right now. It's 11 in the morning. And it has been pretty much consistently gloomy. Like my office is so dark. I'm lighting it with fairy lights at the moment because I want it to be cozy, but it's really gloomy. I put the lights on in here. I just filmed something for my Instagram story and the whole thing was like really pixelated because of how dark it was. I'm not like entirely mad about it though because for some reason today it feels cozy. I definitely am someone that definitely feels my mood changing with the weather, so I tend to feel lower mood in the winter months, whereas I'm much more up in mood in the summer months. So normally on days like this I feel kind of low and I feel like everything gets very repetitive and dull, especially living alone, but actually I'm semi-okay. That might be because I've got a lot going on this week and today is the Apple conference, which I'm really excited about. But reading wise, I am now halfway through The Nature of Witches. I read a crap ton of this last night. Honestly, the plot is so repetitive of itself. It's like, it's following a main character who has this unique ability to be able to perform magic in all seasons, whereas all the other witches just have a certain season that they can perform magic in, and she doesn't want this ability and she's not very good at controlling it. So this is about a big dramatic event happening, reminding her that she can't control her abilities, her being trained, and then a big dramatic event happening and her realising she can't control her abilities and needs to be trained, and it's literally constant repetition of that with really no description of what's actually happening with her magic. Like, I read a paragraph where she uses her magic and it was so vague as to how she was using this magic and what kind of a magic it was and what she could actually control with her magic, and I was just like really desperate for a bit more. So it's definitely disappointing me still, but I'm gonna push through and finish it because I want to see if it gets better, and I'm also not getting that feeling I would with a DNF where I don't ever want to pick it up. It's quite an easy quick read, so I don't think it would be difficult to finish it today probably, but yeah, it's not great. I always feel so bad whenever I don't like a book because the author has poured their heart and soul into this. So just because I haven't liked this, it doesn't mean that someone else may also dislike it. Like, it might be your favourite book, but for me it's just not the one. I am enjoying the descriptions of the seasons. I just want so much more from it, and I do like the fact that this is talking about climate change and bringing to the attention of the reader the fact that these are fictional problems, but they're also actual problems for us too. I do think it could hammer that in a little bit more because at the moment it doesn't really talk too much about the actual crises that are happening and why they're happening. It's just kind of briefly mentioned it. But yeah, it's kind of scratching the surface of something. I can see where it's going, but I will let you know my thoughts when I have finished it. Oh, by the way, it's Tuesday. I forgot to say that. Okay, do you remember that time I was reading this book and it was really meh and not good? I finished the book and it remained meh and not good. Kind of a waste of my time, but I did voluntarily choose to keep reading it, so this is the situation we're in. I gave it 2 stars. I felt the characters were immensely bland. Literally nothing happened in the plot. It felt like it was just repetitive storyline after repetitive storyline. It just felt like the same 100 pages on repeat, really. I didn't really care for the characters. They felt really stereotypical in what happened to them, and as I've said, they just felt really bland. So I think the combination of that with this repetitive plot left me with a book that I really took absolutely nothing from. I really, really wanted this to do more for talking about the environment, and it did talk a lot about nature, but it kind of could have done a lot more with talking about the flaws in humanity with how we're destroying the planet, because everything that happens here is because humanity is destroying the planet, and it does mention that. It's not without being mentioned, but it just, I really wanted it to do more than it did, and it just, I don't know what to take from it. Like, I really want to pull something from it and be like, but this was really good. And I think the only thing I can is that it did talk about the environment and the flaws that we as humans have in a fictional sense of the people in this are called shaders if they're non-magic. So it did talk about it. It just didn't talk about it as much as I was hoping it would, but I guess it didn't want to come across as being too preachy or anything. So I gave it 2 stars. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I'm just gonna put it there. I feel awful whenever I rate books low because, as I've said in this vlog already, that's someone's work, that's someone's baby, that's someone's heart and soul, so oops. Now for the book that I am going to be reading. So on my Fictionary TBR, my prompt that I have remaining, the only prompt I have remaining, is a blue book. This is the blue book that I have my TBR. It's Jeanette Winterson's Tangle Wreck. So that one's for a themed reading vlog that I don't think I'm actually going to be doing yet. I'm just going to go back in here. But I thought I was going to do the themed reading vlog for a certain date, and I think I'm not going to because October is just like a lot with what I'm going to be reading in October, and then November I've got certain books I want to read as well, or try and get onto my Fictionary TBR. So what I'm actually going to do is sub that one out and pick up this one instead, which is Mortal Rain, which is the final book in the Fallen Kingdom series. Has a blue cover, blue spine, blue here. I'm going to finish this series. I'm going to do it because I've just read the 5th book, Crystal Storm. It's fresh in my brain. I can remember it all, and I feel like this would be a really good achievement. So I'm subbing it out. I figure, given that I've made the game, this is allowed because I'm saying it's allowed. So this is what we're doing. It's Wednesday. Really excited to start this later today. Hi. Hello. Can we just have a moment of appreciation for my trousers, which I just think are the best things ever. They have sunflowers on them. They're from Urban Outfitters. They're kind of velvet, which I'm not a massive fan of, but they're so comfy. I'm pretty sure I've shown you them before, but it's been too hot to wear them at the moment, so I'm wearing them now, walking into town to return a dress that did not work for the Blogosphere Awards for me, get my nails done maybe, and just have a little bit of a mooch about for like the last half an hour before the shop shut in the bookshops. Yay! Happy whatever day it is. Hello, it is Wednesday night and I have just got back from town. I have a pizza in my oven. Sounded weirdly not okay, but there's genuinely a pizza in my oven, and I got my nails done here. I'm so pleased with them. They're little daisies and they're green. I just went into a walk-in appointment at a nail bar and I was very pleased because I didn't really expect to be able to get a slot this close to the event, but I got my nails done for the Blogosphere Awards, yay! Also, I bought a book, because of course I did. I went to WATERSTONES and I saw this. This is The Cat Who Saved Books by Suzuki Natsukawa, and oh my gosh, oh I hit myself in the face with it, that's how much I love it. It's so cute! The cover, look at the little cat, look at the cover! The back says, Grandpa used to say it all the time, books have tremendous power, but what is that power really? So I'm gonna summarise the blurb whilst reading from the blurb. So this follows someone whose grandfather owned a really lovely secondhand bookshop that he just absolutely adored. He spent a lot of time there just being really happy and enjoying his time, but after his grandfather passes away, he's left alone and he has to close the shop. But then a talking tabby cat called Tiger appears and asks him for help. The cat needs a book lover to join him on a mission. The odd couple will go on 3 magical adventures to save books from the people who have imprisoned, mistreated, and betrayed them. I'm so excited. It just looks so cute. It's really short as well. I'm very ready for this. This cover gives me all the autumn vibes and I'm just seriously excited. So that was my purchase of the day. I feel like I just want to put my pajamas on right now because I feel like I'm getting pre-exhausted ready for tomorrow, but I'm ready to chill. I'm FaceTiming some friends tonight, so that should be really good. So I'm gonna eat my pizza, watch a little bit of Married at First Sight, which I've become a little bit obsessed with this week. My friend said I should watch it and it was like good awful TV. So I did that and it is good awful TV. It's really addictive, so I'm gonna watch some of that. Also, I forgot to say yesterday, but I received a letter from the NHS yesterday telling me that I needed to book my next cervical screening test. And I want to add that in the vlog quickly because I know it's not something that is necessarily as widely talked about as it should be. There's almost a taboo still surrounding anything like that. So I just wanted to quickly say that it's a very normal thing to go and have done over the age of 25. It's something that shouldn't hurt, but I know that's not going to be the same for everybody, but it's not like the most pleasant experience ever. It's not necessarily the most comfortable experience, but it's a very quick experience. The nurses are really lovely. And I suppose this is just a reminder that if you're watching this and you've had your letter for your cervical screening, or if you're a little bit worried that maybe something's not as it should be and you're just noticing your body's being a little bit different, just go for one because they are so fast, so easy to just, in terms of you not having to really do anything apart from lay there with your legs up. It's not the most dignified experience, but here we are. So I think this will be my 3rd one now because I had various different issues when I was in my early 20s with cervical stuff. So I have had them more regularly, but you're not meant to get them until you're over 25. There is a reason the age limit is 25, and that is due to hormonal things that could show up as being one thing, but actually it's hormones for the age that you are. That's why it's 25. So if you're watching this and you're like, I'm under 25, I haven't had my letter, don't worry, you will get your letter. It's 25 for various different reasons. But yeah, just a quick reminder to get your cervical screening. And now I'm gonna go and eat my pizza. What a combination. Hi, it's Thursday. It's the day of the Blogosphere Awards and I'm getting ready. I just went into town and had my makeup done, which is very exciting. Not something I necessarily planned to do, but I found out that if you buy makeup from them, they will do your makeup, and I got my makeup done. So that's exciting. Gonna get my dress on soon and get ready to go. I'm really excited. I also feel anxious because of the COVID stuff, but I am really excited. Should be really good. Let's get dressed. I am dressed. It is done. I have become Blogosphere ready. It is 10 to 3. I need to leave in 10 minutes. And yeah, feeling good. I'm excited. This is my outfit. I don't fully know how I feel about this outfit, I'll be honest. It's not a new outfit. It's one I've had for like 3 or 4 years, but I didn't really feel like I wanted to buy a new outfit for this because I don't dress up often. So I thought I could use something I already had. So yeah, here's my dress. Can you see it? Here it is. Whee! So yeah, let's go to the Blogosphere Awards. I mean, it literally doesn't start for another 3 and a bit hours, but I have to drive to London. I will see you there, I guess. I assume this is gonna be the kind of thing that everyone's gonna be documenting, so I will attempt to. Yeah, currently baking hot as well. Like, really hot. So, good idea for me to wear sleeves. My logic behind this was that this would kind of cover any sensitive areas of my skin that I'm not as big of a fan of, and it does. But it's not very cold outside, so I'm gonna bake to death, but... So yeah, let's go!
You have proved that you fight well. Now you can join us.
Keep cups. Wake up, check your phone. Ignore the alarm, you're still alone. Wake up, rewind the night. Who are you? But also kind of who am I? Wake up, check your phone. Pre-party for the apocalypse, don't forget to RSVP. Think about how the polar bears are running out of ice. But hey, this photo got a lot of likes. Get down, but don't feel down. This is why we can't have nice things, like a clean car or world peace. So have the sleep from your eyes, and supersize your vibe. Wake up, check your phone. Wake up, check your phone. Smoke till you feel numb. Check your phone. Check your phone. Check, 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 dial the tone. Check your phone. Wake up to the American dream. Cherry Coke in the bathroom of a club. Influence you, influence me. Under the influence of my own anxiety. Check your phone, get some new clothes. Not sure where to begin, still stuck in my own skin. Dennis Rodman, 96, 97, even 99. What a time to be alive. Start a podcast, become a DJ. Try and fill the void inside. I'd be lying if I didn't say that sounds nice. Wake up, check your phone. But the batteries died. Wake up, check your phone. Brush your teeth, count your calories. Single-use plastic, how tragic.
A thing happened. Oh my god. It's 2 in the morning. I am literally filming this update because I don't really think I'm going to spend any time on my appearance on Friday because I wish to just crawl up into a ball and like I have to work, but I'm just going to sit on the sofa and work and try and take it as easy as possible because this happened. I think I'm a bit in shock, a little bit, a lot tired, and not able to formulate thoughts in my brain. I've been a subscriber to the Blogosphere Awards for about 2 or 3, however, like, how long has it been going for? I think I've been getting their magazines for like 2 years. And it's been a silent dream of mine to be in some way affiliated or featured by them in, at some point, my content creating career. And when I was nominated, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've kind of achieved the dream in a way, and then I won. Now I'm just like, what? So, thank you so much. I want a word that is bigger than thank you, but the biggest thank you ever from like the very bottom of my heart. This means the absolute world to me. I've been creating content for 5 years, 6 years, some good amount of time, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It makes me so happy to do it, and it fuels me with energy and life. And I think one of the things we were talking about at the awards was that it's something that has really helped people in the last year in lockdown, and that reminded me of why I originally created my YouTube channel, because I wanted to be able to offer a positive release for people if they needed it. And yeah, it reminded me of that a little bit, and I just words are failing me right now because this means so much to me. I probably don't need to be holding this anymore, do I? But I'm terrified I'm gonna drop it. Like, this is glass. I'm scared. So yeah, aware it's 2 in the morning, aware I am quite tired and need to take my makeup off and go to bed. I'm probably quite tired because this has been a full day of wear and tear on my face, hair, body, mind, energy levels. But the event was fantastic. I tried to film as much as I could, but I don't know how much of it will be usable because the lighting was really weird, so half it's probably going to be blurry. But there was so much amazing stuff happening, like from the people that I was surrounded by, including like the other people nominated with my category, making some new friends and meeting new people, but also the performance that was going on when we were sat down waiting for dinner. There was like this live music happening with 3 singers, a guitarist and a saxophonist? A saxophone player. And I should know the word for that. My dad is a saxophone player. So there was this going on, and there was literally like so much energy in the room, and they were like getting on the tables and getting on the chairs and like playing the instruments and singing, and it was just so fun. The atmosphere was amazing. This is the most hectic in my brain update right now because this is literally just like raw, just got back, need to just intake the night. Yeah, for me this is so special, and I am so touched and honoured that I would even be shortlisted and then voted to win and selected by judges, and just thank you so much. Thank you. I'm gonna let a more coherent Beth take over now because I need to sleep. So yeah, goodbye. I will catch up with you at some point, probably on Saturday, when I am not forgetting how to say the next word in my sentence. Thank you for your support. Thank you, blogosphere. And thank you, books. Oh my god, hi, look, I'm coherent again. It is Saturday. I have slept, probably not as much as I'd like to, but I think the last time I spoke to you, it was a very babbly update about the Blogosphere Awards, and it was 2 in the morning. Now it is not 2 in the morning, it is 11 in the morning, and I am about to go out. So I wanted to give you a really quick update before I do, just in case I do that thing I like to do on Saturdays where I just forget to update you until I get home way later into the evening. So, quick updates. I'm still buzzing from the awards. I've put my award up here. There it is. And oh my god, it's just so overwhelming, so good. My work bought me a little bottle of champagne and some truffles, which was super nice of them. They got me a card, which was just so nice of them. So buzzing from that, just still can't believe it. Thank you again all so much. But reading wise, I have been sent a book this morning. It arrived and I'm so excited. This is A Single Thread of Moonlight by Laura Wood. This is Laura Wood's new book. Laura Wood is one of my favourite authors. I absolutely love her writing, and this is an early copy because this doesn't come out until, when does this come out? It doesn't come out until the 7th of October, so I'm going to try and read this month because, oh my gosh, her writing is just so fantastic. So I'm super excited about this one. I'll read you the blurb for this one quickly as well, just so you can get a grasp of it. It's a Cinderella story laced with love and lies. 7 years ago, Iris Gray ran away from home and then disappeared into the foggy streets of London. Now she makes dresses for the richest ladies in the country instead of being one herself. One day, cold-hearted, dazzlingly handsome Nicholas Winter arrives at Iris's door with a proposition for revenge. Can Iris emerge from the shadows and reclaim her rightful place in society, or will love get in the way? I'm so excited. Laura Wood has such a brilliant way with words, so that's gonna be my next read, I think. But my current read is still Immortal Reign. I have not read much at all since I last spoke to you because I have been busy. I think I'm barely even at the 100-page mark. 82 pages in, guys. I can't really tell you much about this because it would spoil all the rest of the series, but what I will say is one of our characters is in quite major peril. And there's so many characters here that we flip between that it takes so long to find out what's happening with said character in peril, and I'm just like, tell me if they're okay. So I'm invested, I need to keep going, need to find it out. And yeah, so that's Saturday morning, super speedy update. I know, sorry, I'm talking really fast, but I'm just about to head out the door, going to see friends now. We're going to like a nice garden centre-y lunch thing, so that's this afternoon. And then this evening, going out for dinner to Wagamama's, and then I'm gonna go see Shang-Chi. Yes! I've been waiting to see this for ages, I'm finally going, and apparently the cinema has reclining seats, so I'm very excited. So that's my day. I'll try and catch up with you in between. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I don't know what it's been like, but it's not been so much reading the latter half of the week, but it's been great, exciting celebrations, so yeah. Why do I keep ending my shots like this? It just... I bought a new plant. Are we even like at all surprised about me buying a new plant? No, I don't think so. Hi, I'm actually updating you before I go out again. I have been out to the garden centre, hence the plant. I have come back, I have read some of Immortal Reign. We're up to here now and I am in very bright sunlight. So I read more of my book. Now I'm gonna go out, go for dinners at Wagamama's, go watch the film, and then I'm gonna come back and tell you what I thought of it because I am determined to actually vlog on a Saturday. So might regret that once it gets to me getting back because it's quite late that I'm gonna be back, I think, but I've made the promise. It might be incoherent babbling, but we've had that already this vlog, so I feel like we can get through it. So I'm gonna speak to you later, hopefully, with my thoughts and feelings on the film, enjoying the book. Can't tell you anything about it because it's a sequel, as I've already said. I've edited this video up until this point as well, and it's not as all over the place as I expected. Really enjoyed editing the blogosphere footage. That was really cool, watching that back and kind of putting it to music and things. So I hope you enjoyed watching that. And yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go out. Hey, I just got back from the cinema and that film, so good. Ah. So I went to see Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and it was worth the wait. It really, really was. I have been desperate to see this film, and I finally was able to go tonight, and it just, so good. The beauty within the cinematography and the world building was just sublime. I absolutely loved the journey that this took us on, and I really, really, really enjoyed the characters, and I really enjoyed the fighting style. There was much more of a dance to it, and it felt so elegant and meaningful. There was just so much I loved, so much, and I can't tell you half of it because it would be spoilers. So you have to watch it yourself if you want to absolutely fall in love with it too. But let me just say, I can say why everyone is praising this and saying it's one of their new favourite Marvel films, because I think it could be up there for me as well. It just had so many good bits, but I think there was a scene in particular where we entered into a specific environment and I just couldn't take my eyes off of every single tiny detail happening, and I would love to be able to pause every frame and just see everything that was featured, because it just was absolutely hypnotizing to look at it all. And yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. There was a quote in it that I was desperately trying to commit to memory, and I think I probably didn't get it exactly right, and it was, if you aim at nothing you'll hit nothing, or something like that. And I just thought that was such a good quote, and I just kept thinking, oh my gosh, that's just such a good quote. Anyway, completely random out of context quote, but just the film was so good, so good. So yeah, a great end to the week. It's been a very interesting week. I've had a really good one. Obviously still reading Immortal Reign. That's not going to have changed today at all because I've just been really busy today, so I've read up to about page 150 I think, and I'm really liking it. I will continue reading that into next week unless I finish it tomorrow, which I doubt I will. But obviously the major high from this week has been going to the Blogosphere Awards and winning Book Influencer of the Year 2021. So one final thank you from me to you all, because it means the absolute world to me. If you're wondering if there's any other ways to support me and my content, there is indeed. I have a Patreon, it is linked down below. It contains many bits of extra content, such as a podcast, a book club, a lovely Discord group, so many lovely people, dedicated reading vlogs, lots of fun things. I absolutely adore it. My patrons also get to suggest prompts when the time comes around for new prompts for my Fictionary TBR game. So yeah, absolutely love my patrons to bits, and that's just another route if you ever wanted to check that out, which also is another way to support me. So very much appreciated if you did, and if you're not able to, that is absolutely fine as well. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this vlog up here. I'm gonna go to bed because it's been a long week and Sunday is my day of doing nothing. Do you like my big sunflower here? So thank you ever so much for watching. So if you did like this vlog, please do give it a thumbs up, comment down below your biggest achievement of the week, because I think it's really important to celebrate our wins. I have been talking obviously a lot about blogosphere stuff this week because I'm just really proud of myself, and I've worked so hard to get where I am, and why not scream and shout about that and celebrate it and be proud of it, because that's what we should be for our achievements, and don't let anyone tell you differently. So yeah, comment down below your achievements. If you wanted to see more of my face on your feed, please do subscribe, and I will be there every week, twice a week, maybe more sometimes, but mainly twice a week. And you can find my Patreon also linked down below, as well as all my social media channels. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Thank you for joining me on this week, which has been a journey in itself. And thank you for your constant support. I am ever so grateful. Me and my giant sunflower. So thank you very much. I really need to start doing the thumbs up at the end of the frames in this vlog. Why has it just started happening? Do I normally do it? Have I just noticed it now? Anyway, I'm not going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep smiling and stay positive.